So, you've probably heard people talking about crypto, but what is this USDT thing? Let's break it down. USDT is a type of cryptocurrency called a stablecoin. Think of it like a digital dollar. For every one USDT in existence, there is supposed to be $1 held in a bank account somewhere. This is what keeps its value stable, hovering right around $1. It gives you the power of crypto without the wild price swings you see with something like Bitcoin. It's a safe place to park your money in the digital world, a reliable bridge between traditional money and the new frontier of finance. Now, what about the TRC20 part? This is where it gets interesting. USDT doesn't just exist on its own, it needs a home, a blockchain to live on. A blockchain is like a digital public ledger that records all transactions securely. TRC20 tells you that this specific version of USDT lives on the Tron blockchain. Tron is a network designed to be super fast and efficient. So when you see TRC20 USDT, it simply means you're dealing with the dollar-pegged stablecoin that operates using the rules and infrastructure of the Tron network. It's the same stable dollar, just with a specific technical address. Imagine you have a dollar bill. You can put that dollar in a regular wallet, a high-tech wallet, or even a piggy bank. The dollar is still a dollar, but how you use it and how fast you can access it changes. That's the perfect way to think about TRC20. The USDT is the dollar, and the Tron blockchain, or TRC20, is the super efficient high-tech wallet it's stored in. This setup makes sending and receiving your digital dollars incredibly simple and quick, which is a massive deal in the fast-paced crypto space. It's all about the platform it runs on. Understanding this distinction is your first step into a much larger world. It's the key that unlocks why some crypto transactions are expensive and slow, while others are nearly instant and cost pennies. By choosing TRC20 USDT, you are essentially choosing a specific lane on the crypto highway. You're picking the express lane, designed for speed and low tolls. This choice has big implications for how you'll interact with your digital assets, whether you are paying a friend, trading on an exchange, or just saving up for the future. You're not just holding a digital dollar, you're holding a highly efficient one. Before TRC20 became a huge deal, there were other flavors of USDT. The original version was built on the Bitcoin blockchain, using something called the Omni layer. Think of this as the first-generation model. It was revolutionary for its time, proving that a stable digital dollar was possible. However, using the Bitcoin network came with its own set of problems. Transactions were often slow, sometimes taking a long time to confirm. Even worse, the fees could be surprisingly high, especially when the Bitcoin network was busy. Sending $20 could sometimes cost you $10 in fees, which just doesn't make sense for small everyday payments. Then came ERC20 USDT, which lives on the Ethereum blockchain. This was a massive upgrade. Ethereum introduced smart contracts, making USDT much more versatile and easier to integrate with a whole universe of decentralized finance, or DeFi, applications. For a long time, ERC20 was the king. Most of the trading and lending in the crypto world happened with ERC20 USDT, but as Ethereum grew more popular, it started facing the same problems as Bitcoin's Omni layer. The network got congested, leading to agonizingly slow transaction times and, most famously, incredibly high gas fees that could sometimes cost more than the transaction itself. This is where TRC20 USDT made its grand entrance, and it completely changed the game. It was built on the Tron blockchain, a network specifically designed to handle a high volume of transactions quickly and cheaply. It took the best parts of USDT, its stability and trust, and put it on a network that was ready for mass adoption. TRC20 offered a solution to the biggest pain points that users of Omni and ERC20 versions were experiencing. It wasn't just a small improvement, it was a giant leap forward in terms of user experience, especially for people who wanted to move their money without waiting around or paying a fortune. So, when you're choosing which USDT to use, you're really choosing a network. Do you want the slow but original Omni, the popular but often expensive ERC20, or the fast and cheap TRC20? For most people making everyday transactions, the choice becomes incredibly clear. The difference is like choosing between sending a letter by horse, by a delivery truck stuck in traffic, or by an email that arrives instantly. TRC20 provides that instant, low-cost experience that modern digital finance demands, making it the preferred choice for millions of users around the globe for their daily crypto activities. The number one reason people absolutely love TRC20 USDT is the speed. On the Tron network, transactions are confirmed in a matter of seconds. This is a stark contrast to waiting minutes, or sometimes even hours, on the Ethereum or Bitcoin networks during peak times. Imagine you're paying for a coffee or sending money to a friend who needs it right away. You can't afford to wait. With TRC20, the transfer is practically instant. You send it, and within a few moments, the person on the other end has it. This level of responsiveness is crucial for making cryptocurrency a practical tool for real-world commerce and payments. Then there's the cost, which is arguably an even bigger deal for most people. The fees for sending TRC20 USDT are incredibly low, often just a few cents, or sometimes a fraction of a cent. Compare this to ERC20 USDT, where gas fees on the Ethereum network could skyrocket to $20, $50, or even more during periods of high congestion. These high fees make small transactions completely impractical. Why would you pay a $30 fee to send $50 to someone? With TRC20, this problem disappears. You can send $10, $100, or $1,000, and the fee remains predictably and consistently low, making it perfect for micropayments and everyday use. This combination of high speed and low cost isn't magic, it's by design. The Tron blockchain was built using a different system than Bitcoin or Ethereum, called Delegated Proof of Stake, or DPoS. Without getting too technical, this system allows for a much higher number of transactions to be processed per second, which keeps the network from getting jammed up. Think of it like a highway with more lanes and a higher speed limit. More cars can move through without causing a traffic jam, and the tolls for using the roads stay cheap. This technical architecture is the secret sauce behind the Tron network's superior performance for transactions. Because of these advantages, TRC20 USDT has exploded in popularity. It has become the go-to stablecoin for traders on many major crypto exchanges who need to move funds quickly between platforms to catch opportunities. It's also widely used in developing countries where people use it for savings and international remittances, bypassing slow and expensive traditional banking systems. The low fees and fast settlement make it an empowering financial tool for millions. Its success is a straightforward testament to a simple truth. In finance, and especially in crypto, speed and affordability are what users value most. So, how do you actually start using TRC20 USDT? It's easier than you think. First, you'll need a crypto wallet that supports the Tron network. Popular choices include Trust Wallet, Tron Link, or even hardware wallets like Ledger. Once you've set up your wallet, you'll get a TRC20 address. It's a long string of letters and numbers that starts with a capital T. This address is like your personal bank account number for the Tron network. You can buy TRC20 USDT on almost any major crypto exchange and then send it directly to this wallet address. The process is simple. Buy, withdraw, and select the TRC20 network. Let's walk through a few real-world examples. Imagine you want to pay a freelance designer in another country. Instead of a slow and expensive bank wire, you can send them TRC20 USDT. You just need their TRC20 wallet address. You open your wallet, enter their address, type in the amount, and hit send. Within seconds, they will receive the full amount, and your transaction fee will be negligible. This is a game changer for international payments. Or maybe you're a trader. You can keep your funds in TRC20 USDT on an exchange, allowing you to quickly buy into Bitcoin or another crypto when you see a price dip without waiting for a bank transfer. Another fantastic use is for saving. In many parts of the world, local currencies are unstable and lose value quickly due to inflation. People can convert their local currency into TRC20 USDT to protect their savings. Since USDT is pegged to the US dollar, it acts as a stable store of value. They can hold it in their personal, non-custodial wallet, giving them full control over their funds. safe from local economic volatility or banking restrictions. It's a way of opting into a more stable financial system, and the low transaction fees of TRC20 make it accessible to everyone, not just the wealthy. Feeling ready to try it? The best way to learn is by doing. Start small. Buy just $10 or $20 worth of TRC20 USDT and send it from an exchange to your new Tron wallet. Then maybe send $1 back to the exchange. This simple exercise will help you get comfortable with the process of sending and receiving. You'll see firsthand how fast the transactions are and how low the fees really are. Once you've done that, you'll feel much more confident. TRC20 USDT is a powerful tool, and by understanding these basics, you are now ready to harness its potential for payments, trading, or saving. Welcome to the future of money.